Welcome back to another episode of Poured Unfiltered, the podcast where we talk parenting, marriage, the messy, the beautiful chaos, and completely unfiltered. Today, our topic is from Zoom calls to crayon walls.
To crayon walls.
Basically, we are breaking down what it's like really juggling corporate life, toddler life, nannies here and there, and somehow still managing to keep up with our marriage.
Somehow. Or barely.
We are hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
By a thread.
Yeah.
But we're doing it.
Yeah. We're doing what we can, Mama.
That's all we can do.
Yes, ma'am.
Before we jump into it, let's talk about what we're sipping on today.
So I'm following suit because you were a little under the weather this week. The kids were too.
The kids got sick the day of Thanksgiving.
True. And it's still lingering this week. Like it slowly made an appearance last week, but then it hit us this week.
It hit me this week.
Okay, or hit them this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing strong, right? Mm-hmm. But to answer your question, we're doing a hot toddy. In my mind, it's a preventative measure or an excuse to put alcohol in my tea. But that's not what you asked. So what are you drinking, Mom?
Okay, back up. What is a hot toddy? Just in case those viewers out there, listeners out there, don't know exactly what a hot toddy is.
So it's a combination of hot tea, whiskey, lemon, and honey.
Okay.
Mix it on up.
But I think the crucial point to this is what kind of tea?
So I have throat coat in my tea.
Throat coat is
some
elite.
people can use green tea though.
I know. I think they do, but throat coat is elite.
Throat coat is elite.
I never liked tea until I met you.
Mm-hmm.
You are very much a tea person.
I don't drink coffee. I have aspirations of growth. I will get taller. So tea is for me.
Do you still believe that?
Somewhat. I'm in my prime. I could grow. That's not the question. Go.
Okay. Okay. I did have a hot toddy earlier this evening.
Okay.
However, tonight, right now, I am drinking a medicine ball from Starbucks.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you spiked it, but
no. I did have a hot toddy earlier.
In the you. In the Santa Claus cup.
Yep.
Got you.
Okay, perfect. So before we get into the craziness of this episode, let's give the viewers and the listeners a quick overview of what we do and the companies that we work for. So I currently work for Rippling. I've been with them for 4 years. They are a tech company based out of San Francisco, and I am a recruiting manager. So my days consist of juggling one-on-ones, projects, deadlines, and data and reporting. And then
babysitting adults.
Babysitting adults.
I done heard enough stories, but
babysitting adults and then turning around and babysitting my own kids.
Chitlins.
Having snack negotiations with my own children. So
and why they can't have 2 more yogurts?
Yes. Yogurt is the top-notch snack of the world in our house at this moment. We stay stocked.
Yeah.
Always.
And when they're sick and they don't want to eat a solid, they want 14 yogurt packs.
Yes. And I will give them
for the day.
Yes. That, water, juice, whatever. I will give it to them. Any liquid. Just something to get in their system. So that's kind of what my overview is. I manage about 8 people. Mm-hmm. So transitioning from managing them to managing 2 little humans that technically manage me. Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Well, I work for JT4. They're a Department of Defense contractor. But before I dive into them, I just want to say I worked. You mentioned you work for a tech company.
Yeah.
I work for Microsoft, technically LinkedIn, but they are a company of Microsoft. That's the parent company. I miss you. Come back and get me. They've offered me to come back a couple of times, but it was for contract work. Nope, full time.
time.
That was what I did when the kids were first born and prior to. I miss them. They had like downsizing and cutbacks, layoffs.
Literally when we had the kids. Like literally,
I was laid off right after we had the kids.
Yeah, you were laid off in February. I feel like was like when we started talking about it.
Yeah,
I think you got granted your severance.
They honored the
and paternity leave.
Paternity leave. Yep.
Because it was like we had a scheduled C-section and it was already all the stuff was already in place, but it all happened like right when the kids were born.
Like right before, actually. Yeah. So they honored it. So shout out to my managers there because they were like, "We got you."
Yes, that was very helpful, but it also was very chaotic because it was like, "Holy shit, you're getting laid off, and we're having twins."
Yep.
Right at this moment in time.
Yep.
He was working from home.
But with the paternity leave, what did they give me? 3 months or 6 months? It was like 6 months.
I don't remember.
No, maybe it was 3 months paternity leave.
But then the severance.
But they had a severance package to cover like. It was like 3 to 6.
We went back to work around the same time I took 6 months.
It took forever for me to go back because we was chilling with that severance package.
Yeah.
But anyways, come back and get me, please. Full time though, full time. Because that was remote. That was remote.
Life would be so
never complained about a check.
Life would be so different.
And the benefits. Hence, that's how we got the twins. That was the reason why that's the reason why I even left Amazon. Because of the benefits that LinkedIn/Microsoft offered. So,
shout out to LinkedIn.
Anyway, let me not be messy.
Shout out to JT4
because they picked
for
me
keeping
up.
you employed.
They picked me up.
They did pick you up.
So JT4 is a contractor of the DoD. Mm-hmm. So I did have to get a top secret security clearance. Went through an extensive background check. They even came and interviewed her.
They came in suit and tie, sat me down at my kitchen table, and asked me 150 questions probably. And then, addition to that, they reached out to your family and friends.
Yes, they did.
And did a similar interview process with like multiple people. Mm-hmm. It was very intense, I'm not going to lie.
And employers, yeah. Again, it's a top secret security clearance, so they had to do their due diligence.
True.
But anyway, they do that because I work with the Space Force, the Air Force, and the Navy.
Shout out the Air Force.
Our brother.
Diesel. It's his birthday.
Today's his birthday. Yes. December 6th. Happy birthday, brother. Appreciate you making our life easier, serving in the Air Force.
We love you.
What is he turn? 22 today?
Exactly. 22.
Anyway, we work with the Air Force, Space Force, and the Navy. And we provide all of the engineering and technical support. My role with all of this, I work basically within human resources. I serve as a senior talent acquisition partner, like a senior recruiter. I handle all recruiting initiatives, administer background checks, drug screens, as well as projects in between that. So I wear multiple hats. And it's pretty cool because I get to go to, career fairs, marketing events, and honestly just work hand in hand with the military. And nothing that I do goes in vain because it serves a higher purpose and holds weight with everything that I do. So I think that's honorable and that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
But still nowhere near what your brother does, what some of the others close to us do that actually serve. So not taking anything away from them, but it's pretty cool to see the benefit in the impact of what I do.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's jump into it. Let's start with the reality of working from home.
Oh, that's you, mama. That's you.
In a corporate life with toddlers.
Yeah.
My day is basically switching from corporate brain to toddler brain in half, like split seconds.
At the same time, probably.
Yeah. I'm literally like negotiating a deadline with somebody or talking to one of my team members about, making sure that they're ready for whatever presentation that they have.
Yeah.
But then I'm turning and having negotiations with your two little children about whether or not they want applesauce, yogurt, or a nutritious meal.
And I can guarantee it ain't nutritious.
It ain't.
That they requested.
It ain't. But I will say, I am very, very blessed. Yeah. We ended up finally getting a nanny back in May. And she is a blessing. Honestly, her entire family is a blessing. Miss Nay, she joined us in May of this year.
Yeah.
And she comes 3 days a week. She comes for 4 hours each day.
Yeah.
And she hangs out with the kids. They go to the park. They go to the playground. They go to story time. They go to Discovery Park. They go to all over.
They go everywhere but in your way.
But everywhere but in my way. And I cram my 8 hours of work each day into that. I try to cram it all into that 4-hour time frame.
Yeah.
I do all my one-on-ones. I do all my team meetings. I do all my stuff during that time that she's here because I know that I can provide that undivided attention to my team.
Yeah.
Which has been super helpful. The first 2 years of their life,
it was chaotic.
It was literally chaos. I don't like, I'm thinking back to it now. I'm like, I don't even know how I fathomed that for that long.
I think it's because, not to cut you off, but I think it's, you're kind of comparing it to today and now.
Yeah.
Today and now, they walk, they run. Yeah. They're like, help me, like, let me help. Let me sit on your lap.
Yeah.
You think about it, when it was one or under one, you was just leaving them in the loft.
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry too much about them, like, interrupting a Zoom call.
Right. I would just, prop up a little camera.
Yep.
And have them in there. They are so mobile, so communicative.
They're so mobile now.
They are, they're all about it. So Miss Nay has been a blessing. Her family has been a blessing.
Yeah.
They love her. She loves them. It is the perfect combination.
Yeah.
And I could not be more blessed.
They literally ask about her on her days off.
Yes.
Where's Nene?
Where's Nene?
They call her Nene.
Layla
it's Miss
started
Nay, but they call her Nene.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyways, she has been amazing.
Yeah.
She's allowed me to like really be able to focus on my work, focus on my team, pour into the things that I need to do.
Yeah.
But I will say we only have her for 3 days. So Mondays, thankfully, Marcus is home.
Yep. I'm off on Mondays.
So that is super, super helpful. But then Friday is straight chaos. Like,
she's solo.
I really try my hardest not to have meetings on Fridays or Mondays. Occasionally, like, corporate life is corporate life, and I do have those meetings that pop up. But yeah, those days are crazy. Like, whether we're sitting here on the couch and they're watching Peppa Pig and I'm sitting here responding to Slack messages as fast as I can.
Yeah.
It is a little chaos, but
you do that.
It's just what works for us right now. Yeah. To have Miss Nay here for those like crucial days. And then I try to make it so Mondays and Fridays are a little bit less meeting heavy. So
and we're putting this on ourselves, low key. Yeah. Because we have friends with younger kids than us that leave to daycare or school.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not ready.
I'm not at a place. Yeah. I think my thing I always communicate to people is I want my kids to be able to fully communicate, which they are. They are very much getting there. I feel like they're starting to like
absolutely
really understand things, but I want them to be able to tell me how their day was,
what happened.
Did something happen?
Because kids talk too much. And I want them to talk too much when they come back from daycare.
Yeah.
Let me know what happened.
There's some crazy stories that you hear about daycare. Not every daycare is that way.
Of course not. No.
But it took, I mean, last episode we was just talking about IVF and our journey to get to this point. I know every parent is overly protective of their kid. I am overly protective of
and we have a right to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we were told you won't be able to bear your own children.
Right.
So I think for us to be where we are today is nothing short of a blessing and a miracle.
Yeah.
So it's okay for us to be overly protective of our blessing and miracle.
Right. Yeah. And I envy those people that can send their kids to daycare, and they trust who they're sending them to. And
yeah,
I feel like we're getting there, especially with Miss Nay. I feel confident with her leaving with the kids, driving with the kids, taking them to her house or whatever.
mm-hmm.
But it took a while for us to get there.
It did.
It took a while.
And it's not just the 3 days that she comes. Like sometimes she helps us out. We can have her random date nights or, there's a show in town, a concert we want to go to. And either her or maybe her daughter or somebody will help us out. When Layla was in the hospital, where were you? You were out of town.
I was in San Francisco for a work trip.
She was in San Francisco
Yeah.
for a work trip. I had to take Layla to the emergency room.
Yeah.
She was having some respiratory issues, and she had a cold. She was sick.
Yeah.
So it kind of inflamed everything. You can't take Jackson. You can't take another child to the emergency room.
Yeah.
They helped me out with him.
Miss Nay stepped in. Her family, her entire family.
Yep.
Her husband and her son.
He's brought us food.
They came to bring us food in the hospital. Like, they have showed up and showed out 110. Like, it makes me emotional because I am very, very grateful for them.
Yep. And we've developed a village in addition to that. You know, the
Browns.
Other neighbors and basically friends and family. Absolutely.
Things as well.
You call Leslie at like 2, 3 in the morning and asked her to come over and watch Jax when we took Layla the first time.
Yeah.
So I think that's why you're getting more and more comfortable, because there were situations and times where you had no choice.
Yeah.
You were either out of town or you had to take, Layla to the emergency room. And it was, I got to have faith and trust in these people that I call friends or family.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I promise it is very scary.
Yeah.
It is very scary.
Yeah.
But as long as you surround yourself with the right people, you'll be good.
You'll be great.
You'll be great.
You'll be great.
Okay, let's transition to your marathon shift, if we'll call it. So you work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And then you sit in about 2 hours of traffic, an hour, probably like 30, 45 minutes.
It's like 30 something minutes there. Yeah, because it's past the airport. I got to drive
30 minutes home.
Yeah. No, it's worse on the way home.
Because it's like 4 o'clock hour. Yeah.
Exactly. It's worse on the way home. It's closer to 40 something minutes home.
Yeah.
It's a long day because it starts early.
Yeah.
I usually leave. I'm supposed to be there at 5:30 in the morning, so we're just gonna say 5:30. So I get off. My alarm goes off at like the 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah. What time does your alarm go off?
Well,
should we pull it up right now?
We don't have to talk about that.
Just like check.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that right now. It goes off at the 4 o'clock hour. We'll just say that, right?
Yeah.
Because I have to drive and be there around 5:30ish.
Yes.
I work 5:30 to 3:30.
Yep.
You jump on the freeway shortly after 3:30, and it takes like 40 something minutes to get there. Mm-hmm. So it's a long day because you wake up early. I leave and it's dark. I leave home to go to work, and it's dark.
Yeah.
You work 10 hours, you sleepy as hell, and then you sit in more traffic. For me, it's a burden and a big deal because I hate traffic. It does not make sense why traffic exists. If you drive the speed limit, problem solved. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I do find it very like I'm unsure of why traffic exists, because if everybody is going the same speed limit, why are we backing up? But then we have the few folks that
have no business driving or being on the freeway.
Well, they might just be a little bit more nonchalant, and
they
plan their day ahead of time, and they've left on time
every day,
and they just want to take their leisurely,
sweet time. There's this lane, right? It's like all the way to the right. That's your lane.
Yeah, but some people don't. Some people, they think that they they driving fast.
Yeah, I guess. And also, I'm driving on an interstate, right? So anyone who's coming to Vegas, Interstate 15, as your dad would say, Interstate. We just say Highway 15, I-15, whatever.
The 15 is
the 15,
no,
the
don't
15.
say the 15.
And so you'll see a lot of 18-wheelers. You see a lot of trucks that are coming from either Utah or beyond, going to California. Or can you go to New Mexico if you drive south? I'm sure you can.
Yeah, but you have to drive south and then you have to drive west. Or no, east.
Which is the opposite direction of me. So we just going to ignore that part.
Yeah.
That are coming to California or going to Utah. We'll just leave it at that. But anyway, yeah. My days are long because I wake up early and then I sit in almost 2 hours worth of traffic. Mm-hmm. That mentally is more draining. And then I come home, and usually that's around the time the kids wake up, right? Mm-hmm. Beck usually puts them down anywhere between 12 and 1 p.m.
Yep.
They wake up around anywhere between like 3:34.
We try to wake them up no later than 3:30 just to make sure the evening goes smoothly.
Yeah. So I'm not really decompressing because I'm at work, so you ain't decompressing there. I get in the car, and maybe some people do. I don't, because I'm rushing to get home. Plus, again, like I said earlier, one of my biggest pet peeves is traffic.
Yeah.
Driving.
Yeah.
And so I'm on alert. I'm on high alert, and I'm irritated half the time because I'm like getting cut off. I'm driving behind slow people. I'm stuck in bumper to bumper traffic.
You're impatient.
I am impatient. I can admit that. But you're slow. So admit that.
Yeah.
So I'm not decompressing there. And honestly, it's really just me rushing, trying to get home to help you.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I know you're like, Miss Nay leaves at noon.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to rush to get home to help you. And so I'm not decompressing in that journey home. And then I walk into potentially, like you said, you wake them up. So I'm walking into some attitude from two 2-year-olds.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're like, hey, I'm up, I'm ready, let's go party.
Let's go to the park.
I want to go to the park.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, I'm still in work clothes. I'm still in the clothes that I put on at 4 a.m. Like,
yeah,
or honestly, I'm sleepy, or I'm wore out. Like, it was a long day. We had hella meetings. Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
It's just,
you never know what you're walking into.
Yeah, you never know. And I have to be able to react accordingly based off of everyone's mood swing that day.
Yeah.
And they don't usually go to bed until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So my time is not mine until then.
Yeah.
But oh wait, I'm still a husband, and now I still have to nurture our relationship. So now I'm trying to get quality time with you.
Yeah.
And that makes it long and hard as well, because I'm trying to pour into you, and I probably have an empty tank at that point.
Yeah.
To be transparent.
But I'll be honest. I've had a lot of people that have been in our circle, have been here, visiting or whatever.
Yeah.
Understand the long days that I've had, understand the long days you've had, see you come home, see you engage with the kids. And like, it's just like time after time after time, they're constantly expressing how much they see that you do when you come home. Like, they understand, like, okay, he's gotten up early. He was up before anybody else in this house was up. He left for work. He came home. And when he comes home, he's engaging with the kids. And they look forward to that moment every single day. Like, I understand that you're tired, you're exhausted, you had long days, you were sitting in traffic, whatever, you had annoyance at work or whatever it might have been. But those kids live for the moment that you walk in those doors, and you fulfill that moment for them.
Yeah.
Each and every day. No matter how tired, how exhausted you are, you still sit down, you still play with them. And I think that's huge. I know that there's people that said, like, I wish my dad did that. I wish my parents did that. But they decided to go and pour into themselves and go upstairs and go disconnect from the family. Yeah. So I just want to give you props. I want to give you praise for that. That we see you. We understand that you do work those long, hard days, but I think you're making a lasting impression on the kids by coming home and showing up for them, because they ask about you throughout the day. Where's daddy? Where's daddy? And I have to remind them that, he's at work. He'll be home. He's gonna come home and play with you guys.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they look forward to those moments. And I think you do a really, really good job at showing them that you are a present dad and you care for them, you love them, and they get so excited when they hear the garage door open. Daddy's home. King starts barking, and they instantly know that it's like you are here, to come play with them. So
yeah,
I think that's huge. I think you're doing a really, really good job at being a dad and being able to somehow balance your long days. So
I appreciate that, Mom.
Yeah.
Those days are long, those days are hard, but I think it's because I was told it wasn't happening and they weren't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And so I value every part of it. Whether they are crying, begging for yogurt, fighting, or just looking for a back ride.
Yeah.
Because there's some people in this world that wish they had that, and I've been them before.
Yeah.
So I know what it's like.
Yeah.
And I don't take it for granted anymore.
Yeah. You absolutely can't.
I don't take it for granted. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes on my long days it makes it hard. But
some days are harder than others.
But also when I have long days at work, they make it brighter.
Yeah.
They literally sprint to the door as soon as I walk in and give me a hug, and just hearing literally that one word, "Daddy."
Yeah. There's no better feeling.
Man, I melt like a stick of chocolate at a campfire. it's my twin and your twin.
Quite literally.
And they get to me sometimes, man. But thank you, Mom. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you come home, we're in dinner time, we're in bath time, we're in bedtime. We try to be pretty consistent about bedtime. We try to do it between 7:30 to 8.
We're married to that schedule for sure.
We are. And I think they're on the schedule. I think we did a really good job.
We did.
When we from the beginning, I think we did a really good job of keeping them on schedule, keeping them with nap schedules, things like that, because that allows us to then have time at the end of the night to decompress, have time for each other. A lot of the times, I think we have like big lofty goals of like, okay, let's sit and chat and talk about our day and like,
man, that shit feels like 90% of the time.
How did everything go? Most days we end up just watching a show. We'll eat dinner and we'll put a show on, and that's kind of how our night ends. But
I'm okay with that. Sometimes.
I am too, 100%.
I'm okay with that.
No, the moment that they go down, it usually, sometimes Jax will be awake for, he takes a little bit longer to fall asleep. Layla's like me. She can fall asleep the second she lays her head down.
Thinks about going to sleep and she's knocked out.
Yeah. Jax will take a little bit longer, but I would say like 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the day.
Yeah.
He eventually winds down, goes to sleep, and they're asleep until tomorrow morning. So we do usually have from I would say from 8 p.m. the rest of the night
till tomorrow,
and literally no worries or thoughts of them waking up. Obviously, if they're sick or whatever, then they might wake up coughing or something. But we did a really good job about having that schedule in place to allow us to have that moment to connect or watch our shows or whatever. And I think that has been very, very helpful. But yeah, some dates were like, I just need to like sit here in silence. Let's just watch our shows.
But like I will say, if we unfiltered, right?
Unfiltered.
Like historically, yes, that's how it's been.
Yeah.
But I do feel like more recently, like mom's been on edge.
I have been.
And not here for any of my BS in any way, shape, form, or capacity.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're like, I'm depleted. Like I don't have anything to pour into you. Mm-hmm. And selfishly, I'm like, damn, that sucks. Like I know what you're going through because you are here with them for most of the day. You have help from Miss Nay.
Yeah.
That nap, that helps too.
Yeah.
But before Miss Nay gets here and after they wake up from nap, mom has them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because they've been sick, that they're not out getting more tired because they're at the park or playing or going wherever. Excuse me, even with Miss Nay. But it's just like by the time I come in, you're just like, I'm over it. You take over with the kids. So it's like, no decompression time for me. And then once we do put them down, all right, cool. Beck ain't laughing at none of my freestyles, my jokes.
The
like,
freestyles. We're going back to the freestyles.
Like, do you love me? Like you're not here for it. And I don't know. I can't think of the quote, but it's like you can't have all this energy to like pour into the kids and nothing left for me. Cause like if one of the kids came up to you and asked a silly question, you would say like, yes, baby. That is a turtle on TV, right? But if I ask something like earlier today, I was like, hey, did you fold their sweats and put them upstairs? All you had to say was, yeah, I did. Because I left and played golf this morning. When I got up this morning to help put the sweats on, there wasn't much. I was like, oh, shoot, we got to wash some sweats so they can put some, all throughout the day. Because they only had like 1 or 2 pairs left that was clean. Mm. And so this evening, because I ain't been here, I was golfing. It's like, hey, the sweats, did you put any sweats in there in the closet, in their drawers or whatever? Well, I said yes. So if they weren't there this morning and I said yes just now, they'll be there this evening. I was like, what the fuck? Why you don't just say yes? Like, why all the extra? So it's like you're on edge with me, but like you can control it with the kids.
Okay, but first and foremost,
bruh.
I think for me, it was like, okay, for context, last night you were able to disconnect. You and Corey went out to the whiskey barbershop lounge, whatever.
Right.
You guys got to spend your little evening out doing that.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. I'm not holding anything against you on that. Turn around. This morning, you go golfing. You guys go golfing. You left the house at 8 o'clock, and you went golfing until about 2:30. Again, yeah. I want that for you. I want you to be able to go out and do the things that you want to do.
Yeah.
For me, when it was like the whole situation about like, hey, is there clothes in the dressers for them? Mm-hmm. My mind, I'm like, okay, well, yes, I did fold the clothes last night. They were sitting outside of the kids' room this morning when you did go in and see them this morning and got them dressed. There was a basket full of folded clothes.
I didn't even see that. Where was that?
It was literally outside of their room.
Oh, I didn't.
I hadn't gotten a chance to put them away because they were sleeping. So already I'm like, okay, well, there's a basket. He should have saw the basket. Either way,
no.
If I said, if you asked me and said, hey, did you put the sweats away? And I said, yes, that should have been your cue to be like, okay, the sweats are there. But then you turned and said, okay, but I went this morning to put the sweats or to go get the sweats and they weren't there. I've already just said that I put the sweats in.
No, I think that was the problem. That's the disconnect because I didn't ask, hey, did you put the sweats away? Because I didn't know that there were sweats to put away. I thought like, okay, they need to be washed. So I think
there was a miscommunication.
Was there sweats Or I asked, is there sweats in the closet or in their drawer or whatever? And you said
I
yes.
said
And
yes.
I was like, technically she's
but
right.
Like you're
but it's like
second guessing my answer.
In a way, yeah. You
and
can say that.
I don't think I appreciate that because I did wash their clothes last night. I did fold them last night, and they were sitting outside of their room when you went to go get them dressed.
So I had no idea you washed them last night.
Okay.
Right? Because I was gone, like you said.
Were gone.
And then I had no idea that they were even sitting outside the room. You woke me up. Remember to go. You knew I was going to leave for golfing at like 7. You woke me up at like 7:03.
Okay, but
so I'm in a panic. I got crusties. I brush my teeth. I get dressed, and then it's still kind of dark and the lights on.
They were right.
And it was like I hear noise. So I just want to go. I want to go see my babies before I leave.
Okay.
I didn't think to let me look and inspect the hallway and outside their room. Anyway, I'm just look. I could have saw it. I didn't. My bad. Right. Yes. But I just felt like you were right to feel that way, right?
Yeah.
But you still could have tailored your answer differently. Like you didn't have to come off that way, right?
I didn't have to, but
right? You could have easily just been like, "Yeah, babe, I folded them this afternoon while you were gone." But I don't know. You could have said anything like that. The way you said it, and you were kind of a dick about it.
I don't know if I was a dick, but I was being very direct in my answer because I was there last night. I was there today. You was out pouring into you. I did my due diligence to make sure that they had their sweats, they had their clothes cleaned and ready to go. I just hadn't gotten an opportunity to put those away yet, but they were literally sitting right outside their door. So that's why I was being a little passive about the situation.
You're right, babe.
He's learning. You see that, guys? He is learning. All right. Let's jump into Would You Rathers. Do you have some Would You Rathers?
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Okay.
I only have 2, though, Mom. How many you got?
I got a couple, but go ahead.
Well, dang. Okay. All right. You ask me one first so I can find mine.
Okay. Would you rather sit in 2 hours of traffic like you do or do bedtime solo every night?
I would rather do... Ooh, shit. I would probably still rather do bedtime because I can control that. Traffic, I can't control.
Yeah, but traffic, I don't know, you just turn on a podcast, turn on music, call somebody.
That's the crazy thing. I do all 3 of those and I'm still irritated. That's how much, it's just a pet peeve.
I would love that moment.
I'm sure you would, because you'd be home all day.
I would love that moment.
And it's just different perspectives, right?
It is.
I genuinely, I love being home. I love being here with you. I love being with the kids, here at home with the kids. I hate that I'm so far away from work. So it's a long drive. And I just hate driving behind idiots.
That's fair.
Again, I lived in LA for like 5 years after I graduated college. So I had to deal with their traffic.
And Seattle traffic.
And I've been scarred. Seattle has crazy traffic as well.
Yep.
I just had a shorter drive with my first apartment until you made me move to Mercer Island.
Shout out Mercer.
But anyway, I think it's because I can control and I can dictate bedtime. Okay. I can't dictate traffic.
Okay, that's fair. What you got?
Oh, got you. So, all right, Beck. Would you rather have an amazing chemistry but constant arguments, or total peace but no passion?
The first one, 100%.
The arguments are, let me emphasize one more time, constant. They're constant.
Yeah. I feel like arguments help you grow into, figuring out your life and who you are and how you want to be as a person.
Yeah.
If you don't have any conflicts, like what are you learning? What are you growing? How are you growing?
I'm gonna give my baby a kiss on that one. So that was a good answer, Big Mama.
Okay. Would you rather have a chef for dinner or a housekeeper for laundry?
You know what? That's not a hard one. I actually enjoy cooking. It's therapeutic for me. I'm going to take the laundry because I hate it with a passion.
Mm-hmm.
The housekeeper can do the devil's work because that's what I think laundry is.
Oh my gosh,
I hate the process of folding. I hate the process of putting it away. Hell, I hate the process of transferring it from the washing machine to the dryer.
Yeah.
That is the devil's work.
Okay. Okay. What other questions?
I got one last one. Oh shoot, I lost it. Where'd it go? Okay. A little spicy. Just roll with me. Roll with the punches. Okay? Don't punch me. Roll with the punches. Would you rather I answer every single flirty DM that I have ever received in the last 5 years on every single social media platform? Mm-hmm. Or would you rather I have dinner alone with my ex who still checks on me while eating a meal that you have to prepare for us?
Eating dinner alone with your ex because you hate your ex.
It could be a different ex. It could be.
You didn't lead with that, Marcus. It's all about how
with
you read
an ex who still checks on me.
Well, I'm talking about. I don't know any other exes that check on you, so either way, I don't get
Well, none of them do. But it's a hypothetical, right? Take an imagine.
Go ahead, take it. I'll be your waitress. What would you like?
How are you not impacted by that? You don't mind me having dinner? It said alone with an ex that you have
I'm not threatened.
Talk your stuff. Okay.
Would you rather take an important Zoom meeting with a toddler climbing on your back, or write an entire report using one hand because you're holding a clingy toddler?
Well, if I can be off camera, I'd rather take the important call with a toddler.
You're on a Zoom meeting. So Zoom is usually with a video on.
So that is extremely unprofessional. So at that point, then I got to do the long game and type up a report. You know what? I'm going to go back. I would definitely do the report.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I have a friend. His name is Chat. And I can say, Chat.
Oh my gosh.
Type up this report for me.
Literally, AI is another level these days.
So I can't have my boy Chat. He can't take that Zoom call, and it's very unprofessional if I got Layla Bug or Jax hanging on my shoulder.
Yeah, that's very true.
So my boy Chat is coming through for the win.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I have one last one. Would you rather solo bedtime or solo morning with the kids?
Morning. Solo morning. Because they're still waking up and they don't want nothing to do with us anyway. The first things they want once I change them and get them out their crib is yogurt and Daniel Tiger.
Yeah.
They walk off. Bedtime, it's like they're clinging on to you.
They don't want to go to bed yet.
They don't want to go to bed. Daddy, juice. Daddy, yogurt, applesauce. Let's play.
In the book, chips.
Take off running. Chips. I want to go read this book. Yeah. Breakfast? They're like, all right, bro, I just woke up. Lower your tone. I'm going in my room. Say less. I'm going to get back in my room. Going to the bed. What would you do, by the way? I'm curious.
I would probably do solo bedtimes, to be honest.
Why? It's so much more work. We got to read, change them, do our prayers. You do, what do you do with them? What is it called? Simon Says. Mm-hmm. And they don't ever just want to read 2 books. They want to read like 12. You would rather do that solo?
I think it's just because I'm so used to doing mornings alone that.
Oh, you're over mornings.
Then I'm like, okay, I would rather, switch it up and do evenings.
Damn. So. I'm sorry, baby. One day this podcast gonna blow up because of all of y'all supporting us, and I'm gonna quit my job, and I got mornings with you.
No, you got mornings while I still sleep.
Well, it's on them. We waiting on them to support.
Okay.
And then we got to get we got to get Total Wines. Oh, you don't want me to? All right, I'll shut up. Go ahead, baby.
Anyways, you're ridiculous. If you're listening, you're juggling work, you're juggling toddlers, marriage, you have a little bit of sanity left. We see you. we're in the same exact situation. We're just trying to make it through life. We're just trying to make it through day to day.
Yeah.
And stay afloat.
Yeah. And this season is very, this season of life is very exhausting. It's tiring.
Yeah.
But there's still so much good inside of it if you can squeeze it out and find it.
Totally.
It's not all negative or bad.
No, of course, of course. But we want to say thank you for hanging out with us on Poured Unfiltered.
Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and send us your would you rathers. I promise you, we will read these. I lost the bet.
I know, yeah.
For the
were we supposed to do one?
He didn't send it yet.
Oh, okay.
So if he's watching these like he should be,
Cam,
this is a friendly reminder. Send your I'm a Cowboys fan. He is a Lions fan.
Yeah.
The Lions beat my Cowboys. He wants to be able to submit a would you rather, and no matter what it says, apparently I have to read it.
You have to read it, or you have to answer it?
Oh, I guess both.
Maybe we need
I'll go back and double check.
Ask him that
the
question.
point is, he needs to send it.
Yeah.
So, you guys submit it, we'll read it.
Yeah.
We'll answer it. Right?
Yep.
But you got to do your part first. So make sure you like and subscribe, and send in your would you rather.
And we'll be back next week with more chaos, more stories, and more unfiltered moments.
Yep. And hopefully healthy.
Less sick. Cheers.
That's a wrap.
Love you.
Love you.